All-Star game is just virtually impossible to not leave somebody off that's deserving.
Here we go.
So here's Dallas's starting group. Finney Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt, and it's Powell in at the center. And for the Jazz, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic, and it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. Now here's Finney Smith, 5 to shoot. Three-pointer, and it's Gobert with a rebound. Inside. Outside for Mitchell. 4-3. Finney Smith pulls it in.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And stolen by Gobert. Here's Bogdanovic. Outside for Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. Drives to the hoop. And Mitchell with the slam.
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
And the Utah Jazz with 3 All-Stars last season. But Grant, safe to say that Rudy Gobert is their most important player when it comes to winning games.
You know, B.A., I think so. I agree. I mean, Donovan Mitchell is terrific. Definitely a star. But you factor Gobert's impact at both ends of the floor, he might just be the most important player on that team.
How about Porzingis showing us a little dexterity and fleet-footedness there? Love seeing him work that part of his game into his pass.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level. I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though.
And Grant, you talk about that criticism. Mitchell says he's fueled by it. But, you know, it's not all hate. There's a lot of people saying Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, both super athletic combo guards. Mitchell at this point is a better outside shooter. Wade a better passer and defender. Look, I'm still taking Wade, but Mitchell is every bit of a star player in this league.
Now here's Conley. O'Neal on the wing. With the drive. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Here's Doncic. Hardaway on the wing. First quarter of ball. Almost 2.5 minutes in. Doncic outside. Porzingis against Gobert. Takes a 13-footer. Porzingis misses.
Great contest down low. Allowing no easy hoops is a winning approach.
Pass to Gobert. Porzingis against Conley. Here's Gobert. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And just so mobile at his size. Once Gobert sets the screen, he rolls hard to the right spot.
Doncic passes to Porzingis. Porzingis with a screen on Conley. Back to Porzingis. And stolen by Gobert. On the wing, Mitchell. Defended by Hardaway. A good look from Bogdanovic. Again, Utah.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Powell. Now here's Hardaway. Checked by Mitchell. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Here's Bogdanovic. Again, Utah. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Jazz.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
One thing I've also noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off turnovers.
And here are the Mavericks now. After the basket by Utah. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Doncic passes to Porzingis.
That was clearly a forced pass. There was no room for him to make it.
Here's O'Neal. Bogdanovic up top. Defended by Porzingis. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Right side Conley. Outside Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. Nifty move. And Mitchell with the slam.
Putting his athleticism to great use. When Mitchell takes the initiative, he's hard to stop.
For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 4 so far. Doncic passes to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Trying to get back on track. That shot off. And so it's the Utah Jazz. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Getting a lot.
All right, Booker's coming onto the court. Come on, get down.
And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Taking a look at the Mavericks. Hardaway Jr. and Finney-Smith, they're out there on the perimeter. At the 4 and 5, it's Porzingis and Powell, and it's Doncic in at the 1 spot. Back to Porzingis. It's blocked by Gobert.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
A nice shot by Mitchell.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Tries the spin move. Porzingis with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. And the Jazz pushing it up now. For the finish. Up and in on the layup. Gobert's got his second basket.
And this is where you get Gobert the ball. With his size and length, he's so tough to stop from there.
Back to Doncic. Spins. Here he goes. Spins to the rack. Mitchell grabs the miss.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
O'Neal misses. So it's the Mavericks now, trailing by 13. Back to Porzingis. Pass to Hardaway. Powell with it. 5 on the clock. Back to Hardaway. Powell in the post. Defended by Bogdanovich. That one's good from Powell. On the assist from Hardaway. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Here's O'Neal. Tries the spin move. Driving inside. Scores off the spin. And for players these days, a lack of shooting can be a big hindrance. Grant, would you be more concerned by struggles from the perimeter or the free throw line?
I'd be more concerned with struggles at the free throw line. I mean, if you struggle there, you can become very, very tentative out there on the court. And opponents can foul to force your hand.
Hardaway, the pass to Porzingis. Utah with the rebound. And it's Mitchell penetrating. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Conley passes to Gobert. Here's O'Neal. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Oh, there's the alley. In transition, here they come. Here's Mitchell. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
I just love the ball.
Mavericks timeout call. The loudest and craziest fans get a free.
For Dallas, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in.
All right.
Doncic passes to Hardaway.
Come on. Get down.
Doncic, a screen on Mitchell. Back to Doncic. Pass to Finney-Smith. 6 to shoot. Knocked away. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. There's 1:34 left in the first half of this game. Here's Gobert. Left side Conley, picked by Gobert. Conley passes to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
And with incredible agility and reflexes, Gobert excels above the rim.
And here are the Mavericks now. 19-point game. Powell finds Doncic. 1 minute left in the second quarter. Powell against Bogdanovic. Here's Hardaway. Here's Powell.
Royce O'Neal. That's his
Full
first
24-second shot
foul.
clock.
Second team foul.
50 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Finney-Smith. Doncic left side. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
And, you know, you look at Doncic for a forward, this guy handles the ball extremely well. He's terrific at creating for himself off the dribble.
Outside Bogdanovic. Picked by Bogdanovic. The three from Mitchell. That shot missing. Now Dallas takes it the other way. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Outside Hardaway. Porzingis sets a screen. Hardaway, the pass to Porzingis. On the wing, Finney-Smith. Just 5 to shoot. Porzingis with a screen on Conley. Tries yet again. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
Makes his selection.
26.
Allie, as always, thanks.
The Mavericks. 11.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
They've got Jordan Clarkson. He's out there with Joe Ingles. Rudy Gay out there with Hassan Whiteside. And it's Azubuike in at the 4. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Here we go. Ingles controls the rebound and the putback. And the Jazz lead by 17. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be.
You know, for a 15-year guy who has battled through injuries, Gay can still get off the floor and be highly productive. He's still explosive. So you can't sleep on this guy just because he's got some miles on his legs. He can still go.
The Jazz shooting has been incredible, 72%. Here's Clarkson. Pass to Whiteside. Back to Clarkson. Takes it inside. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Large guard loves to drive it, and somebody on defense needs to rotate in front of Clarkson if you're going to stop him.
And even though his games played have been up and down, Clark Gay has been very consistent in his production over the years.
Yeah, he'll give you solid shooting and rebounding, B.A. I mean, he's a versatile defender, and I think he's a much more disciplined player at both ends now, and that typically happens the longer you are in the league. You learn how to fold them and when to go.
Here's Bullock. Connects from downtown. Bullock's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Outside, Ingles. Down low. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
And Hassan Whiteside in this deep, he's great at getting inside and finishing with force.
Pass to Bullock. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. And here's Brunson from the arc. A rebound by Ingles. The Jazz have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. And the shot goes. Clarkson's gotten 4 this quarter.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Brunson with it. Looking for his first basket still in this one. And there is a whistle. That goes on Joe Ingles.
That's his first
foul.
First team foul.
Here's Bullock. Outside Brunson. And it's all from three-point range. For Utah, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. To the middle. Kleber with a steal. And Cauley Stein, here we go. And the ball's out of bounds. It was last touched by Cauley Stein. Here's Clarkson. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. 1:44 left in the third quarter. He takes it in. Got a hand on it. Ingles against Brown. Pass to Bullock. Now here's Cauley Stein. From the low block. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambled.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Azubuike. And he jams it home with authority.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Oh, it's stolen by Gay. Clarkson's got room. Wide open, but he couldn't capitalize. Dallas has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land in the third quarter. Cauley Stein. And the jam by Cauley Stein.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
Spins. Here's Azubuike. Converts after the nice spin.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
And here's Brunson. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And he lobs it up top. And so it's the Utah Jazz continuing to pile it on, up 22.
Fans, your Jazz dancers.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court right now for Dallas. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Finney Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. And it's Powell in at the 5. Clarkson finds Whiteside from deep. Gay. Mavericks with the rebound. Here's Doncic. There's the drive. Can't connect from the right block. Now Clarkson. Pass to Azubuike. Out left to the wing. Now Clarkson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Azubuike. Defended by Porzingis. Offensive board. Kicks it out to Clarkson. On the wing, Ingles. Back to Clarkson. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tim Hardaway. That's his first foul.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
Looked to me like just a frustration foul. Really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
A line change here for Utah. The Mavericks shooting poorly, just 30% so far. Here's Doncic. 2 points. That one goes.
That's just a fantastic decision from Doncic, seeing a chance to go to work inside and taking it.
Pass to O'Neal. Mitchell against Hardaway. And that one's good. Mitchell for 3.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
And Doncic puts up a deep three. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it.
Mavericks ball.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Hardaway, the pass to Powell. Doncic outside. Just 4 to shoot. And stolen by Gobert. Gobert against Porzingis. And Powell with the stuff.
Doncic taking pride in setting the table for his teammates. I love his unselfishness.
Bogdanovich on the wing. From deep. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Mavericks.
Dallas ball.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Doncic passes to Hardaway. Doncic outside. Back to Hardaway. Pass to Doncic. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Doncic has gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Conley passes to Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Gobert with a screen on Hardaway. And Mitchell with the slam.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Out to Powell. Outside Finney-Smith. 4 on the clock. No good on the 3. Utah has gotten just 1 of their 4 threes to go here in the fourth quarter. And here's Gobert from the arc. No luck on that one. And the Mavericks go on the other way now.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Jazz.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And what a huge performance it was for Rudy Gobert.
He was all over the place, pressuring ball handlers, jumping the passing lanes. His steals made a huge impact on this game.
The 3 from Mitchell. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Doncic with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Hardaway, the pass to Porzingis. Doncic outside. And there's the lob. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Lets the 3 fly. Pass to O'Neal. Now Mitchell. From deep 3-point range. No good there.
It's never easy from that distance.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight.
of game fans love to watch, Greg. Two offensive teams going head-to-head.
And the rules today favor offense, and that's why league-wide scoring continues to rise.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it fly from 18. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Spins. Here's Conley. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Mike Conley continues to perform at a high level. Over a decade as a pro, still doing work.
On the wing, Bridges. Stolen by O'Neal. And now Conley running the floor all by himself. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Conley's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, when you're in transition, the pass should lead the break, and that's exactly what was done in easy 2.
Booker outside. Just 4 to shoot. And the dunk by Booker.
Well, make the right play at the rim. Devin Booker sees an opportunity and doesn't hesitate.
Ball against Conley. It's tipped. Booker outside. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Ayton a screen on Mitchell. And there's Booker on the assist from Crowder. Booker's got his second basket.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Gobert with a screen for Conley. In the corner, O'Neal with it. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Conley into the lane. And stolen by Ayton. Bridges with it. Here he goes. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
If you overplay Mikal Bridges to take the jump shot, that's creating driving lanes, and he'll take advantage. DeAndre Ayton, the first pick of the 2018 draft. He was obviously the consensus #1 at the time. So hard to pass on a center like him who's got size, athleticism, and a elite vertical threat at the cup.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. We felt it. Even over here, we felt it. Now here's Booker. Into the lane. And the dunk by Booker.
How great is it that the body control by Booker is there when he's driving and finishing at the rim?
And that was a loaded 2018 draft class. Not just Ayton, but Doncic and Trae Young as well.
Yeah, there were some question marks early in his career about whether that was the right selection. But boy, Ayton has been a tremendous fit for them. This guy's upside is still so high.
Al Paul following the three-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. Pushing it up. Here's O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Now here's Paul. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Booker dishes to Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
Out to the wing. Bridges with the steal. And now Crowder running the floor all by himself.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Tries the spin move. Clock at 6. Utah needs to get off a shot here. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Suns ball.
And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Paul looking over the floor. Pass to Booker. With the drive over Mitchell. No good from Booker.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
And O'Neal gets it to go.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovic showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
For three, Booker sinks the triple. Booker's got 9 points. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Phoenix Suns. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having...
All right, Booker's coming onto the court.
And regarded as one of the best leaders in the game.
If anything, whether it was...
And with this younger team, it's got to be easier for Chris Paul to lead as that elder statesman.
Yeah, at times in the past, veteran teammates didn't appreciate his constant input. Credit these younger guys, though, for soaking it in.
Conley for 2.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Phoenix?
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also. And a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Taking a look at the Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan, 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
Mitchell kicks to Bogdanovic. It's stolen by Gobert. Shakes him. And it's Mitchell missing. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Suns. And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And, Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
Here's Conley to the middle. Here's O'Neal. He feeds it to Bogdanovic. It's good. This game is all even. Bogdanovic has got his first bucket in this one.
Well, Bogdanovic looking so comfortable close to the rim, just extends past the defense beautifully.
And there's the pass to Booker. And there's the feed to Ayton. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. And the Suns lead by 2.
But Devin Booker, known as a scorer, but this guy is able to put it on time and on target.
Gobert, the pass to Mitchell. And the rejection by Ayton. Here we go, one-on-one. Shoots from the baseline. Good as the jump shot falls. Now it's a 4-point Suns lead.
Well, the form and the touch and the mid-range from DeAndre Ayton. This guy is special.
Passes it to Gobert. Mitchell against Paul. Bogdanovic with a screen on Paul. Basket counts. And Doris is a point guard running the show. When you look at options on the floor around you, your teammates, at what other position would you most like another big-time player?
You know, Kevin, I'm not sure I'm going to define it necessarily by shooting guard, small forward, power forward, or center. I think what I would say is it's always great to play with guys who have the ability to think the game quickly and at a high level, because those who can think it and combine that with skill are the most dangerous guys on the floor.
There's 1:40 left in the first half of the game. Outside Conley, and he makes good on the layup. Conley's got it all tied up now for Utah.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Ball against Conley. Gobert with the block.
Defensively, few players have had a bigger impact than Rudy Gobert. That combination of energy and length and commitment, so good defensively.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Ayton sets the pick for Booker. There's the drive. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
Well, Donovan Mitchell off the bounce, able to put pressure on that dribble drive. That is a nice-looking move.
Conley against Paul. Booker with no one around, and again, it's the Suns missing. Jazz have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Conley. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Conley's got the lead up to 4 now for the Jazz. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That's his first foul. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Booker the pass to Ayton. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Ayton's got 6 here in this quarter.
This guy has got a dominant physical frame, incredible athleticism. Nice job by DeAndre Ayton inside.
Gobert with a screen on Paul. 1 second left.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Michael Conley, what a contribution.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Johnson and Saric are the 3 and the 4. Payne out there with Landry Shamet. And it's McGee in at the center, filling out the middle. Saric with the screen for Payne. And with that, the Utah lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Saric.
Well, because of his size and skill combination, Dario Saric in pick and roll is so dangerous.
Pass to Whiteside. Back to Clarkson. Shot clock at 5. McGee with the block. Johnson down low. He's covered by Gay. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Now, here's Shamet. Ingles covering. Shamet on the wing. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Well, they get it to the high percentage area, and then it all goes wrong from there.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Utah leading by 4. Pass to Ingles. Spins. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Johnson.
And much beloved in Salt Lake City, the Australian Joe Ingles is a glue guy for this team.
He's much more than that. He's absolutely one of the leaders of this team. He's outspoken on the court. He's not afraid to put an arm around a younger player and be that mentor. He's unselfish. Joe Ingles, simply put, he's a winner.
Payne finds McGee. Back to Payne. McGee is screen on Clarkson. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
3-second violation. Utah ball.
Utah shooting an impressive 65%, having their way with this defense. Rudy Gay on the wing. Back to Clarkson. Ingles in the corner. Feeds it to Azubuike. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Azubuike's got 4 this quarter. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Payne looking around. The dish to McGee. Good work defensively by Whiteside.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now, here's Shamet. Ingles covering. McGee is screen on Ingles. The pass to Payne. Tries the spin move. He kicks it to McGee. And yes, it's good. McGee's got his first basket of the night.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Clarkson outside. Down low. Here's Whiteside. On the jam by Whiteside.
And the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
Now here's Payne. He's covered closely. To the inside. Here's McGee. The shot misses. And Utah the other way now. 1:11 left in the third. Clarkson passes to Gay. Ingles in the corner. Back to Gay. Kicks it to Whiteside. 6 on the shot clock. Clarkson dishes to Azubuike. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
I tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
Going inside. Shamet the pass to McGee. Tries again. The rebound by the Jazz. Whiteside's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Ingles in the corner. Clarkson outside. There's a good screen. Dishes it to Azubuike. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Suns ball. Substitution for the Suns.
Here's Paul. And so it's Utah with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break.
All right, Booker's coming out of the court.
And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2-guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. He's the group right now for Utah. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Utah. Pass to Mitchell. And he drives in. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
There's a measure of composure with Donovan Mitchell. Just so calm and focused, understanding how to manipulate the pick and roll.
Ball against Conley. Bridges, no one around him. Drills the 3-pointer.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Booker against Conley. Rejected by Booker. On the wing, Bridges. Another 3 for Phoenix.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Utah leading by 4. Mitchell outside. To the wing right side. O'Neal kicks to Mitchell. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And the Jazz call time here.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work, gets the most out of his teammates, and has done that wherever he's played.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Mitchell in the corner. 9 feet out.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. Here's O'Neal. And Utah turns it over again.
Ball.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Pass to Booker. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. Lets it go from 14. Another shot. Ayton, the pass to Bridges. The shot's good. Bridges has got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, in catch-and-shoot opportunities, you've got to have good feet and pre-shot preparation. Mikal Bridges, yes, sir.
Conley revealing it out on the wing. Mitchell. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, I think Rudy Gobert at one time was considered a throwback big, but the fact is he's adjusted his game, and he's now able to play in the modern NBA. A defensive force everywhere on the floor. Well, you like when a guy calmly steps up, knocks down the free throws, exactly what you want.
Conley against Paul. In the corner, Crowder with it. Booker in the corner. A 3, and it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Gobert. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Spins. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Chris Paul picks up that one.
When Donovan Mitchell is this close to the cup, the defender has got to feel a bit uneasy.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Yeah, 2-possession game now after knocking both of those down.
Steps back. All up top, over by Conley. Paul dishes to Ayton. Kicks it out to Paul. Back to Ayton. 6 to shoot. Paul with the ball. Now defended by Gobert. Yes! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
We've heard the term master of the mid-range. To Chris Paul, it's apropos.
Now Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. Now Mitchell. Rise to the hoop. And the rejection by Ayton.
That's an encouraging sign for sure. Boy, when DeAndre Ayton is hustling and focused, he can send it back with the best of them.
.26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Paul goes in the corner. It's Bridges. Money! A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
and you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
First free throw is good, and that gives them the lead.
Yeah, Donovan Mitchell put the league on notice about that elite athleticism as a rookie when he won the slam dunk contest. But the fact of the matter is his growth as a basketball player has been nothing short of remarkable.
And it's Paul penetrating. Phoenix calls timeout. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, tough situation here, but they do have enough time to get a catch and shoot. It's going to have to be very quick, but they do have time.
Let's make some noise.
It's tipped, and so it's Utah who springs by with the win.
these are two efficient offensive teams. In your experience,
Here we go.
How much of that is your roster and how much is strategy and coaching?
Well, definitely most of it is talent. But hey, great coaching can make a significant difference unlocking that potential.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. Murray and Barton, the guards. And it's Jokic in at the 5. And for the Jazz, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center position. Here's Murray. Jokic passes to Murray, and here's Porter. Jokic with it, back to Porter. Puts it up. Jokic finds Barton. Shot clock at 5, knocked loose. Stolen by Conley. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Outside for Mitchell. There's the 3. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
This is Mitchell at his best. Such an aggressive scorer, always ready to shoot as soon as he catches it.
And they double up Murray. Barton outside. Back to Murray. Pass to Jokic. 6 on the shot clock. Murray passes to Barton. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Now Bogdanovic. O'Neal on the wing. That 3's off the mark.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Now here's Barton. The 3-pointer off the mark.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Mitchell. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul. The Nuggets have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one.
You think about Jokic, maybe he goes down as one of the all-time greatest second-round picks, BA.
Gordon on the wing. Barton finds Gordon. The kick out to Barton. Back to Gordon. And he converts the layup. And to Jokic's credit, he's made an incredible effort to improve his conditioning.
Well, for a guy that jokes around about just being able to do 1 push-up in high school, he's come a long way. I mean, the guy is ultra competitive and has the strength and mobility now to be out there and play big minutes.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim. Now here's Murray. Pass to Barton. And here's Porter outside. Hits a 3-pointer. It's all knotted up.
Well, Barton had a good feel about what was happening defensively, and his teammate was wide open.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Conley against Murray. Gobert with it. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
There's some length from Murray as a guard there as he helps out on defense and pesters the shooter.
And here's Gordon from the arc. The shot comes out, and Utah will come the other way. Conley on the attack. And he makes it.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And here are the Nuggets now. The Jazz making their last shot. Jokic finds Barton. And he drives in. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Oh, and there goes Barton. Kicks it into another gear.
At the line for the Nuggets,
And so he hits both. Utah's gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Pass to Gobert. Now here's Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. Now here's Mitchell. 5 points in the game. Got a piece of it. Here's Gobert. And here's Bogdanovich. Conley goes in. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Conley's got his second basket on the night.
A cagey score on the inside. Conley has the smarts and he has the skill.
Jokic with a screen on Conley. Here's Murray, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. O'Neal on the wing. Back to Bogdanovich. Pass to Conley. Here's Mitchell. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Will Barton picks one up.
Selected 13th overall in the 2017 draft, Donovan Mitchell made an immediate impact for Utah as a rookie, leading the Jazz to a first-round upset of OKC in the playoffs.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
And stolen by Gobert. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. Jazz out in front.
Your Jazz Dancers. Your Jazz Dancers.
Yeah, this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It felt like they...
Oh, hey, how about that?
That's impressive. An awesome athlete. It's fun watching Gobert get up and hammer it down with force.
Pass to Gordon. The 3 is up. He drops it from range. Gordon's got 5 points.
That's pretty much not how they defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
Here's Conley.
And as a leader, Murray is vocal. Talks to his teammates up and down the floor, and he pushes everyone, and they tend to follow.
To the paint. On the wing, Mitchell. Tries the spin move. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Bogdanovich. Keeps it alive. Great positioning on the putback. He's got 9.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Barton against Mitchell. Outside Murray. Back to Jokic. Porter the pass to Jokic. Pass to Porter. The Nuggets need to get one up, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. And Murray's vocal to the opposition as well.
He's used to the trash talking. I mean, he loves to challenge people. I mean, does it cross the line at times? Well, it depends on who you're talking to.
O'Neal on the wing. Back to Conley. Going inside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first.
Even though Conley is older, he's still really fast, using that speed well to draw the foul on the drive.
He's perfect from the line this time. Well, we've had our fair share of father-son duos in the league. But Brent, you and your dad, one of only 4 duos to win a championship ring each.
Well, I know I was fortunate to win 2 and not just 1, but my dad was really responsible for the one in Golden State in 1975, being the MVP of that final series, Pete.
And Gordon with the big finish.
Well, when it comes to creative passing, Jokic is probably at the top of the list in the NBA.
Outside Conley. Here's O'Neal. Pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, how do I put this? Nikola Jokic, not the most chiseled physique. He said when he first made the NBA, there were no muscles. None. Now I have a couple, he said. To be honest, I like being a little bit heavier because guys are pushing me. I need that weight. It's funny they say, quote, he's not even in shape. I'm playing in 80 games, and they still say it. Ryan?
The Joker indeed, Allie. Thanks for that. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Pass to Porter. Now here's Murray. Up and over Conley. Murray, no good. The Jazz have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. There's a minute 54 left to play in the first half. Conley passes to Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Clock at 6. Outside Bogdanovich. Left side Mitchell. Barton with a steal.
That's a bad turnover right there. But aside from that one, I think they've done a good job controlling the pace and the ball during the game.
Utah leading to the inside. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Jokic finds Barton. Jacks up a 3. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists tonight.
They've got some ground to make up, and shooting the 3-ball more consistently like they are now should help them do it.
Spins. Mitchell with the ball, and Jokic picks him up defensively.
Jokic using all 7 feet there. Good effort by the center.
Pass to Gordon from deep. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game. Porter against Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovich. Gets the 3 to fall. Bogdanovich has got 5 points now this quarter.
That's great court awareness. Mitchell's just reliable at noticing when his guys are uncovered.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. The drive by Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Here's Conley. An easy 2 on the layup. Conley's got 8 points.
And Conley loves to get into the lane, using his quickness and athleticism to perfection right there.
And so it's the Utah Jazz. They have... You can join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Jordan Clarkson is out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Rudy Gay. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. And it's Azubuike in at the power forward position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Morris can't hit. A chance here to extend the lead to double digits.
And that would really give them a comfortable cushion.
You're going to burn yourself when you get up that close to Clarkson. He's explosive.
And here's Denver. They trail by 11.
Whiteside, a second-round pick in 2010, and it's taken him a while to get the footing here after stops in China, Lebanon, and some time in the G League.
Pass to Najee. Launches it. And it's Azubuike with the rebound.
Oh, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Down low. Oh, he picked him clean. And here we go. The Nuggets on the fast break. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Pass to Najee. Green with the ball. And here is Morris. 6 to shoot. Wing shot on the way. Utah with the rebound. They talking about Whiteside growing into an NBA player. you have to credit the G League for developing his game, Brent.
Yeah, and he had a lot of stops. He played in Reno, Sioux Falls, and for RGV, and then in Iowa. Some guys just aren't ready. You got to get both in physical and in mental shape to take on the rigors of an 82-game season. And Hassan Whiteside found his way into that opportunity.
Najee, and that one's good. And Green with the assist.
That's a shot he's going to bury, especially when left open.
Your Jazz Dancer. All right, fans, that was the Jazz Dancers dance team. Make some noise for them, fans.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Pass to Whiteside. He takes it in. Here's Azubuike. Green covering. Azubuike's shot is good.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
The Nuggets have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Here's Najee. Back to Green. 6 on the shot clock. A rebound by Ingles. The Jazz have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Whiteside, the pass to Ingles. Tries the spin move. And here's Whiteside. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Jazz lead by 14.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Pass to Dozier. Here's Najee, defended by Whiteside. Morris for 3. The rebound by the Jazz. 1:44 left in the third quarter. It's Ingles with the drive. Now here's Gay from 17. And they'll get another chance. Goes back up. Azubuike's shot is good.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Here's Morris. Pass to Dozier. Here's Najee. Morris for 3. The Nuggets with another miss.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
Now Gay. On the wing, Clarkson, guarded by Morris. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Creating something off of the dribble. Nice job with the bounce. I like watching Jordan Clarkson when he's in go-go mode.
Pass to Dozier. There's a screen. Driving in. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, well, I settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
And so the ball out of bounds. Morris touched it last. And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there. 29 seconds left in the third. Whiteside, the pass to Ingles. 5 to shoot. Shot from 12. And too long on the shot. Denver has gotten only 1 3-pointer to fall here in the third. 5 attempts. Gordon can't hit.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Ingles finds Clarkson. Back to Ingles. And stolen by Jokic. And so it's the Utah Jazz in control with a 16-point advantage heading.
Your Jazz Dancer. It's the fourth quarter.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for Denver, Murray and Barton, the guards. Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. And it's Jokic in at the 5. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And how about Jokic just with a tremendous read? Where was that ball going to carry him off the rim? He was in the right position.
On the wing, Mitchell. Spins. Drives to the hoop. And Mitchell with the slam.
A brilliant dunk. And he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home. Murray from outside. Back to Jokic. Outside Murray. Barton outside. Just 5 to shoot. Off target with the 3.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And that'll be Utah's ball as it goes out of bounds. Jazz able to keep possession.
And they barely get to retain possession. Many times, that's a turnover.
Outside Bogdanovic. On the wing, Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Back to Bogdanovic. Pass to O'Neal. Tries the spin move.
There's a quiet intensity that Jokic plays with, especially on defense. Made that shooter a little bit nervous.
And Barton gets it to go.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. Back to Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. Bogdanovic with a screen on Barton. Here's Mitchell. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Will Barton picks one up.
Going beyond mere stats, Mitchell breathes life into this offense. His energy lifts everyone around him.
Denver has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Barton outside. Pass to Porter. The shot misses. Good work defensively by Mitchell. Over to the left wing. On the wing, Mitchell. Picked by Gobert. Tries it from the top of the key. Deflected. Left side Murray. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter.
And Murray, the kind of player that's earned the trust of his teammates to take that kind of shot.
The Jazz have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Outside Bogdanovic. Shot from the wing. Gobert passes to Mitchell. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. They get it back. Here's Conley. Pass to O'Neal.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Bogdanovic with it. On the wing, Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Barton, the pass to Jokic. Gordon outside. Back to Jokic. Over Gobert. And that one hits the back iron.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Outside Mitchell. Let's go with a 3. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 8 rebounds in the game. From deep, Barton. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Utah the other way. They led by as many as 18. Here's O'Neal. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. O'Neal's got his first bucket in this one.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Jazz.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just 2 tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And while there were some guys out there that played well, what really stood out was the production from Mike Conley.
And guys, I just felt he was tremendous tonight. His energy infected his teammates, and the wrecking ball on both ends.
The 3 from Mitchell. Jokic grabs the board.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Count it.
Well, those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Now Conley. Quickly grabbing this.
Well, awesome backcourt battle tonight, Steve. Let me ask, are we in a guard-centric league right now?
I think we are, Kevin. I mean, obviously it was more balanced back in the day, guards and bigs. But with the three-point shot, it has really made this a guard league.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Rudy Gobert is out there at Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. Fires from 18. It's rebounded by Dallas. Pass to Doncic. Outside, Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, textbook positioning there for Porzingis. Once he's established it, he's going to have the advantage and able to finish that one above the rim.
Mitchell outside. Gobert with a screen for Mitchell. Up top, Gobert. He's off on that one. And the Mavericks going the other way now.
And you know you're special when you're drafted 3rd and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career.
Dallas again turning it over.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
On the wing, Mitchell. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game. And Greg, at the time of the 2018 draft, Luka Doncic was regarded as the best international prospect ever.
And that sounds right because, you know, coming from Europe, a lot of people assume that he's got a low ceiling, but he's surpassing all those expectations.
5 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Powell finds Porzingis, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Jazz have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Outside, Bogdanovich. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Off target from 3-point range. And so Powell will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Hardaway. Not enough on that one as it misses. Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. He dishes it to Gobert. Tries the spin move. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
Doncic dishes to Hardaway. Powell sets a screen for Hardaway. And stolen by Bogdanovich. In transition, here come the Jazz. Mitchell leading the charge. Lays it up and banks it in. Mitchell's got 6.
Push, push, push the basketball and get out of his way. Donovan Mitchell, fantastic on the break.
Hardaway with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. That's good from Doncic on the assist from Hardaway.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
And the pass to Bogdanovich. Spins. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
So it's the Jazz now. Inside. Here's Mitchell. Lays it up off the glass. 8 points for him.
In case anyone was wondering, this is what it looks like when you're in the zone. He hasn't missed one all quarter.
Passes it to Powell. Tries the spin move. The shot stolen by Conley. One-on-one fast break. For 3, Mitchell. The shot missing. And it's Dallas the other way. Powell the pass to Hardaway. Powell kicks to Porzingis. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul.
Royce O'Neal.
That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Finney-Smith. No points in the game yet for him. Shot clock at 6. It's stolen by Gobert.
And thought that pass was going to get through, but no. All of a sudden, he was going the other way with the basketball.
Mitchell in the corner. Spins. Got a hand on it. Pass to Powell. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
And the all-around game of Doncic, not just a scorer, but a great dime dropper as well. Notices his open teammates quickly.
Gobert, the screen. Driving in. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
First trip to the line for him here.
Royce O'Neal. 2 shots.
O'Neal hits them both.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
19 seconds left to play in the first. Doncic kicks to Porzingis. Back to Hardaway. Just 5 on the clock. Porzingis passes to Finney-Smith. Back to Porzingis. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Jazz ball.
Got it off in time. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Utah.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team. All right.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Jazz.
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. On the wing, Hardaway, covered by Mitchell. Back to Hardaway, and stolen by Bogdanovich. Here's Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. Outside Hardaway. Dallas moving it around. 6 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. Doncic, no good.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career. It had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. There's a nice new contract to prove it. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
The pass to Finney-Smith. Doncic looking it over to the paint. Shoots from the line.
And the defensive chops of Gobert just knows how to hold down the fort for his team.
To the middle. Kicks it to Bogdanovich. Mitchell against Hardaway. 9 feet out. It's rebounded by Doncic.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Out to Hardaway. Lets it go with a 3.
And the outside game just not clicking for them tonight. That 3-point percentage is up from where it was in the first quarter. Well, that ain't saying a whole lot.
Mitchell passes to Gobert. Tries the spin move. Mitchell outside. Here he goes. Mavericks with the rebound. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
And Porzingis, here we go. Hardaway finds Powell. Powell with a screen on O'Neal. Trying to end the drought. And the dunk by Doncic.
Slammed down by Doncic. A monster in the backcourt at 6'7".
Conley scanning the floor. To the inside. Gobert. The dish to Bogdanovich. Passes to Mitchell. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Count that bucket. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 5 now for the Jazz.
And Bogdanovich doesn't force anything up there. Even when the clock is running low, he stays focused and patient.
Doncic, bounce pass. Pass to Powell. For Mitchell. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Utah ball.
Jazz leading by 5. On the wing, Mitchell. He kicks it to Gobert. Pass to Conley. Down low. Here's Bogdanovich. A shot, no good. Nice D from Porzingis. To the right side. From past the arc. Finney-Smith passes to Porzingis. Over Bogdanovich. That one, no good. And Utah the other way now. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Here's Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
And scanning the floor well. Porzingis all about finding open teammates when they've got a look.
And there's the pass to Gobert. Dishes to Mitchell. Into the lane. It's deflected. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Thank you, David, and we'll be
16.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy. And I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing him out. It's only to keep those open lines of communication.
They've got Reggie Bullock. Ntilikina out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Willie Cauley-Stein. And it's Kleber in at the 4 slot. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Spins. Kleber kicks to Brunson. There's the drive. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
And it's Ingles off the drop.
And he just plays with such intensity on defense. Love watching Ntilikina be an absolute pest on that end.
They grab their own miss. Azubuike against Kleber. Here's Cauley-Stein. That one misses. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Here's the break. Here's Gay. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
I like that play by Joe Ingles. Doesn't have anything he wants. Keeps the ball moving.
Passes it to Bullock. Now here's Brunson. Shoots over Clarkson. Cauley-Stein passes to Ntilikina. Ingles with the rebound. Jazz leading by 7. The drive by Clarkson. Pass to Whiteside. Whiteside sets the bid for Gay. And slammed in by Whiteside.
Becoming a more complete player. Whiteside ready to catch there off the roll.
Now Brunson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Marjanovic checked in for Dallas. Now here's Bullock. He's covered by Gay. Brunson the pass to Marjanovic. The shot comes out. Utah leading. Left side Clarkson. Here's Azubuike and a strong finish with two hands.
You see his length, the explosion, making sure of that one.
Pass to Cauley Stein. Here's Kleber. He's covered by Azubuike. Kleber kicks to Brunson. Tries the spin move. Bullock passes to Kleber. Just 5 to shoot. Dallas moving the ball around. Here's Marjanovic, and he can't stop the run as he misses. And so it's Ingles with it. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. There's the pass to Azubuike. Back to Ingles. Azubuike with the ball. Stolen by Clarkson. Kicks it to Whiteside. Gay passes to Clarkson. Driving to the basket. Here's Whiteside. 6 on the shot clock. Inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Whiteside's got 4 this quarter.
And it looks like they left their defensive effort back in the locker room, guys. They just haven't had the same commitment here defensively in the second half.
Kleber, the pass to Cauley Stein. Marjanovic kicks to Bullock. Marjanovic a screen on Gay. And stolen by Gay. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. It's good from long range. Clarkson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Jazz.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Clarkson passes to Azubuike. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Azubuike's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. In the corner, it's Kleber. To the inside. Stolen by Clarkson. Gay with no one around. They get it back. Whiteside kicks to Azubuike. No good on the 3. Bullock passes to Kleber. Here's Cauley Stein. And Willie Cauley Stein gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
It'll count. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And here at the end of the 3rd quarter, it's a double-digit.
All right, rookies coming out of the court. Come on.
And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others. It's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Taking a look at the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. Mitchell passes to Gobert. Powell with the steal. Hardaway with it. Conley picks him up, and Finney Smith gets it to go.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points. Outside, Bogdanovich.
To the middle. Pass to Gobert. 5 on the clock. Conley dishes to O'Neal. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Billy Cauley-Stein. He's checked in for foul.
Now into the lineup for your Mavericks, Willie Cauley-Stein.
Mavericks trail by 14. Up top, Doncic. Guarded by O'Neal. Out to Hardaway. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Outside, Conley. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. Gobert with a screen for Mitchell. To the paint. And slam dunk by Gobert.
In pick and roll situations, Donovan Mitchell has done an outstanding job of being unselfish and making the right play.
Cauley-Stein with a screen on Mitchell. Hardaway finds Cauley-Stein.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Pass to Bogdanovich. On the wing, Mitchell. He dishes it to O'Neal. Back to Mitchell. Looking to get it going. Yes, that goes in.
Donovan Mitchell.
And the Jazz lead by 13.
Woo, look at the strength of Donovan Mitchell. Able to fend off defenders and make these difficult finishes.
Doncic against O'Neal. Doncic kicks to Finney-Smith. Cauley-Stein with this screen on Conley. Stolen by Mitchell. Hardaway with the steal. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul.
Royce O'Neal.
It's his 3rd foul of the game.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. The 3 for Doncic. The rebound by the Jazz.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Mitchell. Mavericks with the rebound. Hardaway has got his 4th rebound in this one. Doncic fires from way outside. From beyond the arc and then some.
Seems like everyone's taking long threes these days, but Doncic has natural power in those legs. Generates range with ease.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. 5 to shoot. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his 1st foul of the game.
First team foul.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. The drive by Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
If you're the defense, not much you can do. Donovan Mitchell had his mind made up. Bad intentions.
Doncic against O'Neal. Outside, Porzingis. Pass to Finney-Smith. Shot clock at 5. He takes it in. Out to Porzingis. Fires for 3. Utah with the rebound. At one point, they led by 16.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Utah.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
This team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Donovan Mitchell.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Doncic dishes to Hardaway. Feeds to Cauley-Stein. Finney-Smith passes to Hardaway. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire 4th quarter.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch. Looking to rack up points in chunks.
And so it's Utah with the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead.
A long wait in the valley for winning basketball. It's back.
Here we go.
Good stuff, Allen. And it's the Suns to start out. So here are the Jazz starting five. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5. Now here's Paul. Outside Booker. Three-pointer. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. And Grant, you look at these rosters. A lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, B.A. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
Out of bounds. It'll be Suns ball. Now Paul. Up top, Booker. 6 on the shot clock. The rebound by Bogdanovic.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Sends it home from three-point land.
Well, this is why you get the ball into Donovan Mitchell's hands as often as possible. 3-level scorer, ready on the catch. Beautiful.
Now here's Paul. Now here's Booker. Cashes in the 12-footer. Booker's got 5 points.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Conley against Paul. Conley passes to Mitchell. Here he goes. Outside Bogdanovic. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Paul with it. Pass to Aiden. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Court vision, intellect, basketball IQ, the masterful distributor that is Chris Paul. There is an absolute certainty that when Chris Paul stops playing basketball, he will be in Springfield in the Hall of Fame. Wherever he's been able to play, he has been able to thrive.
Now here's Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Got a piece of it. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Well, you want to see DeAndre Ayton seek out the contact on the interior. Boy, he's a big-time talent.
And with Paul, after some injuries early, he changed how he went about his offense.
Well, you think about him coming out of college, he was very solid athletically. Still good in that department, obviously. But the vast majority of his success comes from one of the best IQs and knowledge of the game that we've ever seen.
Paul can't get it to go. Utah trailing here. Outside Conley. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
I'll tell you, let that guy get a head of steam. Booker can finish at the rim with surprising power.
The Jazz have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
To the paint. And the Suns pushing it up now. He launches a 3. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 5 assists in the game.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Now here's Conley. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Mitchell against Paul. Clock at 6. Paul with a steal. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Paul passes to Bridges. We've got 33 seconds left in the first. Back to Paul. And there's the drive. Another one falls for Phoenix.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Oh, deflected. Gobert passes to Mitchell. A shot to stop the drought. And that's good for 2. Mitchell's got 5 now.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Here's a 3 from Paul. No good. And so it's the Phoenix Suns closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Just pounding the painted area.
All right, Lakers coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns Pacers.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Suns pretty much in control here.
Well, they clearly came into this game focused on sharing the ball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spot. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Lets it go from the wing. Tries again. And it's good on the layup. Ayton's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
This guy, a relentless force on the glass. DeAndre Ayton going to work and getting the putback.
Conley finds Gobert. The 3 from Mitchell. The rebound by Bridges. And Phoenix shooting 67% for the game. Just outstanding. And a player like Mikal Bridges, he's had very high confidence in his abilities.
Well, I mean, listen, his history is that of a winning player. Came into the league believing in himself because of his career collegiately. National championship player at Villanova. He has every right to think he can be elite.
Bogdanovich, that's good.
Well, at 6 foot 8 inches, Bojan Bogdanovich is very comfortable in close.
Outside Paul. Takes the 3. Hits the trifecta. Paul's got 5 now.
He took what the defense was giving him that time. There was nobody on him on the 3-point shot. Boy, don't give him the lights out.
Paul against Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Mitchell. Crowder with a steal. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Outside Paul. Here's Crowder. The 3 ball. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Here's Mitchell. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 5 rebounds in the game. Mitchell against Bridges. Pass to Paul. Crowder against Mitchell. And it's Crowder missing.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Here's O'Neal. Now Gobert. Crowder with a steal. Inside. Here's Bridges. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Bridges has got his first points of the game. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Phoenix.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
And there's 1:45 left in the second quarter. Paul for 3. Rebounded by the Jazz.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, BA. Well, the players on two-way contracts getting expanded opportunities last season after the league eliminated the 50-game cap and permitted them to take part in the playoffs. The pandemic played a role, but, guys, teams are continuing to find contributors among these scrappy young players.
Well, it's all about opportunity, Allie. Thanks. Conley against Paul. Oh, sweet move. And it's Bridges with the jam.
If you overplay Mikal Bridges to take the jump shot, that's creating driving lanes, and he'll take advantage. Conley passes to Bogdanovich.
Here's Mitchell. Utah, the rebound. Back to Gobert. Outside Bogdanovich. Gobert controls the rebound and the putback.
And this is what Rudy Gobert's job is. Be a force on the glass.
Ball against Conley. Outside Paul. Pass to Crowder. Oh, it's stolen. Gobert with it. And it's Paul picking him up. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Mitchell misses.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
For three, Bridges. Donovan Mitchell with a board. Knocks it loose. Here's Bogdanovich. And so it's the Phoenix Suns earning this break in the action, up 10. What has them in front? And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Taking a look at the Jazz. They've got Joe Ingles. He's out there with Jordan Clarkson. Rudy Gay out there with Hassan Whiteside. And it's Azubuike in at power forward.
Boy, you take one look at JaVale McGee and feel like this guy was built for the game of basketball. Remember, both his parents played at a high level. His mom, in fact, won a couple titles at the collegiate level and a gold medal with the U.S. women's team.
And JaVale McGee standing 7 feet even, but a 7'6" wingspan, Doris.
Boy, you want to talk about, quote, a catch radius. This guy uses his length to great effect. Finishes above the rim and controls that airspace.
Gay against Payne. Jacks up a 3. Offensive rebound. It's good on the putback. And the Suns lead by 13.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Outside, Ingles. Here's Gay. And he gets that one. Rudy Gay's got his first points of the night.
I'm telling you this, if you leave one of Ingles' teammates open, Joe is going to find him.
Payne against Clarkson. Pass to Šarić. From downtown. That one is off. And Utah will come the other way. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Payne. Rebounded by Gay. Utah's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. To the left wing. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Pass to Payne. And here is McGee. Here's Shamet. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. That one goes. Count it. Well, you hear about the importance of confidence. You think that was something you always had as a player, Grant, or did you have to build that up?
Well, I mean, success ultimately does breed confidence. And I had success, fortunately, at a young age. So you have to understand you have to always attack and you always have to believe in yourself no matter what the situation.
Here's a guy in Joe Ingles who truly is an example of the right fit, the right organization makes all the difference in your career. Joe Ingles is a smart, tough, capable basketball player on both ends of the floor. He just needed the right place to show that.
Clarkson against Payne. Pass to Shamet. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his second personal.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
At the line for Phoenix.
And so he makes both from the line.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Outside, Ingles. Here's Clarkson. Pass to Whiteside. Whiteside drawing the double team. Clarkson for three. Knocks it down from distance. Clarkson's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, the one thing about Clarkson, a little bit inconsistent from deep, so that's a welcome sight for his team.
Outside Payne. Phoenix no good that time either. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Clarkson against Payne. Pass to Azubuike. Back to Gay. Now here's Whiteside. Here's Ingles. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Azubuike no good. Phoenix has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. And there's the foul. It'll go on Rudy Gay. That's his first foul. And the Suns going with a whole new group out there.
Jazz substitution.
A minute 15 left in the third quarter. Bridges left side. Booker for three. The kick out to Paul. On the wing, Crowder. Second shot opportunity. And there's Paul. That one's good on the assist from Crowder. Paul's got his third bucket of the night. Booker against Conley. To the inside. Crowder to steal. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. O'Neal on the wing. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Picked by Bogdanovich. Mitchell against Paul. Crafty move. And it's Mitchell with the bucket inside. Mitchell's got 13.
The combination of power, aggression, and frame, and a willingness to embrace contact. Mr. Donovan Mitchell delivers.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Paul for three. The ball's knocked loose. Back to Conley. Down low. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. Off target from three-point range. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. The Suns on top, up by 10.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Paul. Conley with some nice D.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
And he's going for the oop here. And Crowder with the jam.
Well, Devin Booker known as a scorer, but this guy is able to put it on time and on target.
Utah's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Here's Mitchell driving inside. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Pass to Ayton. And stolen by Gobert. Mitchell with the ball. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Left side Booker. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 6 assists in the game.
Well, for certain guys, the mid-range is not where you want to be, but for Devin Booker, it's money.
On the wing, Mitchell. Paul with a steal. Oh, they get a hand on it. Paul against Mitchell. Inside. Here's Gobert. Pass to O'Neal. Outside Conley. Clock at 6. Mitchell with the ball. He's guarded by Paul. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Outside Conley. Crosses over. Gobert inside. He's against 8. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Wow, why lay it in when you can send an emphatic message? Rudy Gobert on the dunk.
Paul with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. And here's Paul. Pass to Aiden. From deep. And the Suns miss again. The Jazz shooting around 41%. Here's Gobert. Spins.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Conley against Paul. Conley passes to Gobert. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Well, the Suns shooting 46%, a decent average so far. Takes a step back. Here's a 3 from Paul. Gets the 3 ball to go. And the Suns lead by 13.
How smooth is that? Boy, the pull-up jump shot by Chris Paul. What a look by him. My goodness.
Left side, Mitchell. Back to Gobert. Paul with a steal. 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. For 3, Bridges. Rebound, Utah. Back to Mitchell. Gobert with a screen on Paul. Mitchell finds Conley. Now here's Mitchell. Into the lane. And Mitchell with the slam.
Well, if you don't stay in front and you allow him room to drive, you will pay the consequence. Donovan Mitchell with authority.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Suns.
You know, their ability to protect the ball helped win it for them.
It really did. Less turnovers mean you can get more chances to score. All coaches tell you to value every possession.
And we get spoiled sometimes, but we should take a second to appreciate what a sensational performance this has been for Chris Paul.
What a selfless effort tonight. He's done such a great job finding guys in their appropriate spots.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. On the wing, Crowder. Pass to Aiden. Now Paul. Up and over Conley. They get the rebound. Crowder outside to the wing on the left. Outside Paul. So the Suns win it. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat now.
Greg, I think it's going to be a battle of the boards, a battle of rebounding. And you know what that's like. You played alongside some great rebounders.
Well, you know, Patrick Ewing, Charles Oakley. I mean, those guys got after it as well as anybody who's ever played.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in its center. And stolen by Gordon. Murray with it. Conley picks him up. And oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air. To the inside. Bogdanovich. And he banks in the layup. Bogdanovich has got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for the Jazz. Barton against Mitchell. Now the pass to Murray. From downtown, Jokic kicks to Murray. Back to Jokic, just 5 on the clock. And again, Denver no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
O'Neal passes to Mitchell. Back to O'Neal. Offensive rebound.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a 6th sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, I was able to speak with Quinn Snyder just before the game. We talked about the problems Aaron Gordon presents on their defense. Coach said with his athleticism, whoever guards him is going to be exhausted by his activity. That's something we need to account for. That means a lot of rotation players on the big man tonight. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Who's ball? Nuggets ball.
So it's Denver now. Murray with it. Over Gobert. Here's Jokic. Yep, that one goes.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop Jokic. I mean, this guy is a master at converting through tough defense.
For Utah, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Clark, so unique to have a 7-footer like Jokic who makes everyone around him better.
He is so much fun to watch, Kevin. And he does make everybody better because he plays the game simply and effectively. He once said, a point makes you happy, but an assist makes you and your teammate happy. How about that? Jokic could probably average double-digit assists anytime he wants to. And I think it might happen before his career is done.
Clock at 4. Here's Murray. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
O'Neal with it. Now guarded by Porter. To the middle. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And no issues at the rim for Gobert. One of the league leaders in flushes. The Frenchman loves to finish above the rim.
Now here's Murray. Jokic finds Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
On the wing, Mitchell. Fires from the line. And again, it's Utah.
Boy, they're on fire right now, cooking with gas, starting this one out 4-5.
Murray outside. And he drives in. Jokic kicks to Porter. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Utah. O'Neal from long range. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. Porter with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Back to Barton. And Barton throws it down.
Running with purpose. Whenever Barton gets a lane right to the rim, he's going to rise up with power and throw it down.
Down low. Bogdanovich passes to O'Neal. Spins. Tipped away. Stolen by Gordon. Inside. It's stolen by Gobert. And now Utah, fast break. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Conley. No good there. Barton with some nice D. Denver's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Boy, slick pass by Murray. He makes such an effort to create for his teammates.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Mitchell. The layup missed. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Denver on top, up.
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what stands out to you from the Nuggets in this one?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. Here's Murray. Bogdanovich picking up that last basket. Outside Conley. And Bogdanovich kicks to Gobert. Gobert with a screen for Conley. 3-pointer. Gobert trying to get open. Poked away. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley.
Nuggets ball.
And we're starting the second quarter. About a minute gone. Now Murray. Out to the right wing. Bogdanovich against Gordon. No good on that one. Utah trailing here. Here's Mitchell. Kicks to Gobert. Pass to O'Neal. It's deflected. Jokic with the steal. Knocked loose. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Now, here's Jokic. Back to Porter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley.
Mike Conley.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Murray against Conley. Clock at 6. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul.
It's still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Shot by Gordon, wide open. Clark, you had excellent handles for a front court player. How much of a benefit is it for a big man to be comfortable with the dribble, with the ball in his hands?
I think it's so valuable. And now it's a dozen to a dozen big guys can put it on the ground. I mean, it used to be 2 out of a dozen guys you'd see 6'8" or better that could really handle the ball in my day. But now it's commonplace, and it's a valuable skill. My late dad, emphasized that from the time I started playing organized basketball. Make sure you can go with the ball where you want to against pressure. If you can do that, then you'll always add value to your team as a big guy. This is a big guy, a mountain of a man. I mean, Jokic is a sturdy, thick 284. It's going to take a bigger bump to disrupt his shot than that one.
And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. The shape. Second shot opportunity. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but it certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
You know, there's a lot to be excited about with Portland. He's got a really special blend of size, athleticism, and advanced skill.
Now here's Gobert. Back to Mitchell. Going inside. Trying to get open is Bogdanovich. And Mitchell gets it to go.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Here's Murray. Crafty move. And it's Murray with the jam.
Oh, what an amazing finish there. Just fearless and when he attacks the rim, and it's as if the big fella wasn't even there. And really, only because of injury did Porter fall to the 14th pick back in that 2018 draft.
Yeah, and if you remember, Greg, before the college season began that year, he was in the mix to be taken #1 overall. But you know what? The injury happened, and he's in a really good spot now. He could eventually become a multi-time All-Star.
And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And guys, don't think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Gobert.
Jokic has the size necessary to deny shots, and it helps when he's engaged on the defensive end.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Here's Conley. After the Nuggets pick up 2. Back to Mitchell. Driving the lane. Pass to Gobert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That shot is no good, and he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Wide open look here for Murray, and again Denver with the triple.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now here's Conley. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
On the wing, Mitchell. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Mitchell. And so it's Denver holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break.
Jazz.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Without question, Jamal Murray displaying his skills today.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often. But in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
We've got Green, and it's Morris in at the point guard position. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
Here's Dozier. Najee passes to Morris. 6 on the shot clock. Passes it to Najee. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Jazz trail by 6. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Right wing. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Najee passes to Morris. Here's Najee. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Here's Dozier. No good from outside.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
On the wing, Ingles. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
And Ingles drops them both.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
The pass to Green. Here's Najee. He's covered by Azubuike. Shot clock at 6. Najee passes to Dozier. Fires from the corner. And that one goes long.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
Down low, it's tipped. It's stolen by Green. And pushing it up, here's Denver, and that's an intentional foul.
Hassan Whiteside. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. The feed to Green. Pass to Najee. Rejected by Whiteside.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding in getting his arms up and denying shooters. Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
Now, here's Clarkson. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Monte Morris. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Clarkson goes in. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Large guard loves to drive it, and somebody on defense needs to rotate in front of Clarkson if you're going to stop it.
And the wide open shot from Morris. Offline with his 3. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Green with the block. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Kicks it to Green.
2 minutes.
Pass to Najee. Driving inside. And he dunks it down.
I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Clarkson goes in. Passes it to Whiteside. Nifty move. And the layup is good.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Morris outside. The pass to Najee. An easy 2 points on the layup. Najee's got 6 here in this quarter.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
There's 48 seconds left in the third. Here's the screen. Najee. Just 5 to shoot. Denver needs to get off his shot. There's Green with the 3. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got his 4th rebound in this one. Clarkson on the wing, covered by Morris. And they go to the intentional foul.
Number 3. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Whiteside sets the pick for Clarkson. Takes it inside. It's blocked. They retain possession.
You know, guys, you got to give much respect to the length of Whiteside. I mean, he's a hulking 7-footer who takes a lot of pride in being the defensive anchor for this team.
So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Got it up. The shot off that time. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3.
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this one?
Yeah, and as a two guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter. So it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. So on the floor for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal, and it's Gobert in at the 5 spot.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
So Denver ends up going with a whole new group. Here's Mitchell, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Mike Conley's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Murray up on top, over by Conley. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot. Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now here's Murray. The kick out to Porter. Stolen by O'Neal. Here's Bogdanovich. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Mike Conley. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Murray. Jokic with his screen on Conley. And Murray. Here we go. Banked in off the glass.
He's got a well-rounded game. Murray can score from just about anywhere. And the more points he gets inside, the more space he gets outside.
On the wing, Mitchell. O'Neal dishes to Mitchell. Gobert trying to get open. Mitchell's shot is good. Mitchell's got the game tied up here for the Jazz.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now here's Murray. It doesn't go for him. O'Neal with the defensive effort. Jazz have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Conley the pass to Mitchell. Pass to Bogdanovich. And Gordon over to help. Mitchell wide open. That ball. Nice speed that time from Bogdanovich. And it's a 3-point Utah lead. Here is Porter. Porter double team. Martin with it. Conley picks him up. And the foul on Will Barton. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
A tremendous Mobile One block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Jazz.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going and you just want to keep it going.
Yeah, but also give them credit for the layups they've had tonight after strong drives to the basket. Wow, I tell you what, those free throws will give them some much-needed breathing room. 2-possession game now.
And Jokic throws it down.
Really rock-solid decision-making from Murray, assessing the situation and then making the precise pass at the right time.
Utah leading by 3. Passes it to Bogdanovich. And here is O'Neal. And here is Mitchell. Outside Conley. With the drive. And he uses the glass on the layup. Conley's got the lead up to 5 now for the Jazz.
It does a lot for Conley's overall game when he's attacking. He wants to give the D more to worry about than just passing and shooting.
Jokic on the foul.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by.
but only if you grind hard enough to get yourself in tight before the shot goes up, guys. You've got to get your work done before the shot is attempted.
Here's Mitchell following the basket by Jokic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jokic with the steal. Here we go with Gordon. Nobody back. Yes!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Conley surveying the D. Gobert the pass to Mitchell. Gobert with a screen on Murray. Here's Mitchell. And Jokic with the rebound. This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but it certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly.
Either that, guys, or he wanted the photographers to get a good shot of him.
Murray against O'Neal. Porter kicks to Murray. To the middle. Here's Jokic. And so it's Utah who scraped by with a win.
That's the end of the
All
game.
right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.